In this video, I will show you how to make a bar graph in Microsoft Word. But before I do, make sure to subscribe. In Word, the easiest way to make a bar graph is using the built-in Charts tool. First, open up your Word document, click anywhere that you want your bar graph to go, then you're going to click onto Insert at the top of the ribbon, then select Chart. In this window, you're going to have two options: column for your vertical bars and bar for your horizontal bars. If you put your mouse cursor over the image, it shows you what it might look like in that state. If you want to change it to a more 3D format, you can select it up here. And again, just put your cursor over the top. Once you're happy with your selection, then simply click OK. From here, Word will insert a simple chart into your document, but it'll also insert a small spreadsheet window. This is where you'll enter the data for your graph. By default, it will set you up with 4 categories and 3 series with a set of data. Now, of course, you can remove the amount of categories and the amount of series, and of course, you can input the data that you want to input. For this, I'm going to show the number of students playing a particular set of sports. So I've gone ahead and changed the categories to 4 different sports: football, basketball, swimming, and tennis. And you'll notice they are now labeled correctly on the graph. For this example, I'm going to get rid of series 2 and 3. To do this, you can just select on the column, right click and click delete, and you can repeat this for the last series. Now we just have series 1 with the sports that I've inputted previously. I've now gone ahead and replaced the name called series 1 to number of students, and I've increased the width of this column. You can do this by clicking on the line and simply dragging it from left to right. My next job is to replace the data. So 12 students play football. For basketball, it was 8, then 6, and then 4. And this will automatically update in your table above. My next job is to replace the title that is set above my bar chart. At the moment, it says number of students. So I'm going to double click within it or press Ctrl A and then put sports survey. At the moment, my bar graph is quite empty and basic, so we can upgrade it using a couple of options. Select it once, then go to Chart Design at the top of the ribbon. Then we can add chart elements. And from here, we have options on how we can customize our chart. For example, let's say we wanted to have the data of how many students are playing those sports above the bar graph like this. So we can click that once, and now it will indicate how many instead of reading the graph. We can also change the color of the bars in the bar graph by selecting the graph itself, Chart Design, go to Change Colors, and simply go down to Monochromatic and selecting a color of your choice. Maybe we want that orange color. And now it is changed to orange, and it will also change the key as well. At any point, you can close down the spreadsheet. Don't worry, we won't change any data within your bar graph. You can select it now and you can resize it to make it as big or as small as you want. You can also just move it around. If, for example, you can't move it around freely, just click onto this layout options and then click with text wrapping square. And now it will move around freely in your document. To reopen the spreadsheet, maybe you want to add in some new data, just select your graph once, Chart Design, select data, and it will give you 2 options. It will open up this for you, which is really useful if you want to add in particular rows or columns. And of course, it will open up your spreadsheet. If this video helped you, click like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you learn more about how to embed spreadsheets into your Word document, then visit my website at www.wordmadeeasy.org. The link is in the description below.